this sign is only in Spanish, and it's not proper Spanish, it's in slang. So it's geared towards Hispanic students and students of color. And so we've decided that today we're going to take it down. We have nothing to lose but our change! We have nothing to lose but our change!
Group of youth change the system will be broken forever. So it starts with them for generations to come.
Youth-led.
Peaceful.
Changing the system.
Woke.
For Holyoke and everything beyond that, it's bigger than me. To be honest, it's bigger than Holyoke.
Holyoke is a community that's very rich in its culture and its art. You see it everywhere you go every day, hear it, smell it, see it.
Holyoke was a very wealthy city at one point. Now it struggles, and most of the people, particularly who live in downtown, make less than $20,000 a year.
Holyoke has a history of being prejudiced and subliminally racist.
A few weeks back, I was called a spick for speaking Spanish on the streets with my father.
It starts out there and then it comes in here. What these kids see on the street, and that affects how high schoolers come in, and they separate themselves and they have these judgments towards each other.
Our lunchroom is segregated.
Kids start fighting depending on where they live.
You never know if something will break loose.
When there's fights and there's police, it's like, feels kind of like prison.
The school-to-prison pipeline is a system set up against people of color. It pushes them to drop out, or it just like has them expelled, which ends up making them lead to the streets for money, and this ends up leading into the prison system.
This is my redemption road. I'm headed to the top, just let everybody know. I'm overcoming for the ones that came before me, and why you see me after
Poverty.
Ignorance. Racism.
Egos.
The system.
Look at my success story. Yeah, take a look at your success story, and yours and mine.
We all sit in a circle and we move to the left because it's the closest to our hearts, but we make sure that everybody's heard and everybody gets their word out.
We have support circles, we have conflict circles, and we have our circles that we do together as a group.
I feel like circles just give people hope that they could do bigger and better things.
Again, I was the first Puerto Rican in the darn state, the whole state of Massachusetts, to be elected.
And that was in what year?
That was in 1985.
In 1985.
We have come a very long way. We need more. We need more both on the in and we need more on the out, because that's where you create the power.
Success story, and yours and mine, and ours and yours and mine, and ours. Story.
So basically for each project we get together, we try and find out everybody's problems that are going on in the Holyoke community and also the Holyoke High School community. Then we do a whole bunch of research to change the problem.
When students develop that critical lens, then they also have a responsibility to address injustice and to, again, imagine what transformation might look like. So it's not just about necessarily learning or critical thinking, but it's also about action.
Our voice is being heard, and it may seem like a small thing, just a sign, but this is the start of something big.
The best initiatives in the city aren't from the mayor's office down. It's organic, like grassroots efforts like this that are led from the bottom up.
But instead of heading back to the streets, you hit the books and came back with degrees, came back with diplomas, came back to succeed, came back to believe. Now you know there's more than life than the streets. Yeah. This is my redemption road.
Lante provided a place where I could actually make friends, have a sense of family inside my school, and actually give me more determination to come to school.
I think this is a model that is really unique, and it's ahead of its time in the state and even across the country.
Love.
Family.
Community.
For everybody.
Revolutionary.
Pa'lante.